Hi, folks. Mike at Big Apple Mountain Tarot here.
Hey, this is Everest, and we are here with the information about the full moon that's going to happen in Scorpio on May 1st, 2026. This is a humdinger of a full moon. There's a T-square to Pluto.
Yeah, T-square to Pluto spells showing us the psychological truth about ourselves. Yeah, and there's a little clue in our T-shirts
A little
here.
clue.
Death and
Yeah, it's dark. It's a dark one. It's kind of like a Halloween moon. Both Pluto
We're at the
energy.
Beltane axis.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we are.
Right.
We're both Pluto energy and Scorpio energy are deep, dark, psychological.
Yeah, so the bean may get spilled. The secrets may come out.
It's full moon.
Full moon.
Secrets revealed.
Yeah, upsetting secrets, but they're really here to show us how to process toxicity, right? How to process the darkness, how we live in the 3D world. Scorpio wants to transform, and Taurus wants to keep everything steady.
Yeah,
right?
we have fixed Earth in Taurus. We're in Taurus season, and we have fixed water in Scorpio.
And this is just in time for disaster season.
Hey!
Disaster season in America, which spells, we got tornadoes, we got sharknadoes, we got firenadoes, we got baby head-sized hail falling.
Do.
It's just like, oh, okay, all right.
And I don't think they ever found those monkeys that escaped from that facility in the Carolinas either. So there's like monkeys wild.
Trick or treat.
Everything terrible that you could have imagined has happened and is happening right now. But you know what? We're still here.
Yeah, and we're not here to like make fun of it, light, but we are here to make, to help us process it, to make light of it a little bit, to dance with it. Think Halloween, you put on a costume, you trick or treat.
Yeah.
We're going deep here to be squeezed. This moon is here to show us the psychological truth of ourselves and how our actions like really color our world, how our thoughts color our world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's true. Our thoughts create the world that you live in. And if you're trapped in darkness and fear and in guilt and shame, the whole world's going to be like that. But if
But we're here to heal too, because Chiron is in Aries.
Yes.
Chiron is close to Mars in Aries.
Sure is.
So this is to show us how to forgive ourselves, how to let it go, how to place the victimhood at the door, and to move into the future.
A little tougher than it is stated.
Easy said than
done.
Easier
said than done, especially nowadays. Here in New Mexico, I think last night, literally 5 fires started. There's a giant fire in Espanola. There's fires up in Colorado. There's evacuations going on. People are really suffering, and it is speeding up here.
So that's spring in America.
That's spring in America.
And
spring
in the
West.
southern hemisphere, you're moving into the winter.
Sure.
And, the light is changing. It's getting darker.
Yeah.
There's a lot of anxiety. Do I have enough? Do I have enough nuts stored to get through the winter? Like, am I going to make it?
Is there enough gasoline in Australia to make the country function?
Or Ireland.
Yeah. Is there actually enough fuel to make our engines move so we can literally go to work, so we can feed our children? We're kind of at that spot right now.
And this is a mirror moon. This is a moon that's going to make us aware of how our behavior affects our reality, right? Our thoughts, our actions, our emotions.
Yeah, our emotions. If we are burning with rage at a particular person or a secret that has been kind of revealed, it is a reflection of you. If you want to murder someone, it's about you. It's not about the other person.
If you're pointing and if you're blaming, you'll have 3 fingers pointing back at you. It's
as simple as simple.
The raw life cycle, though. It's about raw, powerful, dark, toxic.
Yep.
Sex.
Yeah.
Right?
Sex, death, revolution, secrets revealed, corruption, chaos, murders in the street, drama.
So the sun and the moon are at 11 degrees. They're T-squared to Pluto, which spells secrets and drama that's hidden, that could come out. Also, Mars is in Aries.
16 degrees, Aries, which is the Tower card. Be aware of your actions as they could create collapse.
Mars is apart from Saturn now.
Yeah.
Last lunation, Mars was very close to Saturn, and Saturn was tempering Mars. It was like, well, we have to build these rules, this structure.
Yeah.
Stay on the beam here. Mars is a bit apart from Saturn now, so it's a little bit more impulsive, and Mars squares to Cancer, to Jupiter.
Jupiter,
in
yes.
Cancer.
Okay.
So there is that possibility that feelings will boil over and there will be arguments and yeah.
Just be aware of your words and actions during this full moon because it's very dramatic and, Pluto's involved, so anything that could really explode can't very easily be fixed or repaired. There could be a permanent change. And this is one of the things that's going to happen with this full moon is information is going to affect you and it's going to permanently change your house that this is affecting you. And we're going to go through all those houses and tell you what's going to go on and what could happen.
This is heavy fixed energy.
Yeah.
And if you have planets between 8 and 15 degrees, 8 and 15 degrees of the fixed signs, you'll feel this acutely, and almost everyone has some kind of fixed
something there
energy in their charts.
Yeah.
So it's a touch more impulsive. And with Jupiter there, Jupiter square to Mars, don't get caught up in optimism. Be very realistic and practical and steady.
And, drama and pessimism do have a sort of type of truth. And it's perhaps interesting to just kind of look at it, not delve into pessimism, not sink your feet into the deep pool of toxic waste, but, at least look at it.
It's about healing because Chiron is involved too. Chiron's conjunct Mercury on May 1st. So this is about understanding what we need to do to heal and what patterns we can no longer keep repeating year after year.
And ultimately, what we're looking for is authenticity. This is one of the things that Pluto does, is it strips away all the BS and kind of reduces things to an authentic, kind of pinpoint. So we're
like, maybe I'm just being a pill, maybe I'm just being, dark because it's something that you could count on. It's always going to be dark.
It's always going to be crap. Yeah.
It's not a great attitude.
No, it's not. It's not, but to be authentic within yourself.
Maybe I process some pain, but the emotions still remain, You don't have to pick those emotions up and do anything with it, but honor it, forgive it.
Yeah. Soul's authenticity is what we're going for. We're kind of, aiming for authenticity in this life. We're not looking for a perfection. There is no perfection.
No,
There's way.
Only progress, not perfection. Go with progress.
Grow with
progress.
progress. There's no way to perfect our relationships on earth. There's no way to have a perfect relationship with our children or our parents or our finances or our government. There's tension there, and tension is there. So it's like air resistance. It's so we can fly. If we don't have the air resistance, we can't soar to the skies like a beautiful eagle.
Nice, Ev.
Thanks. Eagle, by the way, is one of Scorpio's animals. There's
a snake.
Yeah, there's a snake.
There's a phoenix.
There's a phoenix rising up. There's the scorpion, which we know, and there's the eagle. It's a transformative energy. It's not just sex and death and drama. It's transformation and it's detoxicity at its very highest level. But certainly there is going to be a lot of drama this moon.
Yeah, this is a pretty dark, dramatic moon. I think the most of the whole year. And I happen to have a Scorpio moon. So I'm ready.
It took a little bit of time for me to get used to Mike's Scorpio moon, but I really appreciate it. Mike's Scorpio moon,
Oh, you're welcome.
I love it, is intense, dramatic, and he processes things very quickly. He'll kind of like get worked up fast, and then it's over within a day. And
That's done, closed up, put away.
but you're usually like right, and you get upset about things that are like accurate, and I don't find that
Justified. It's not out of nowhere.
no, but you really feel it, and I don't feel like you kind of like get overly hysterical about this and that. It's like something that's pure and realized, and it causes a anger and a emotional response that's triggered and processed. Another thing that happened today, being the 25th of April, is that Uranus has moved into Gemini.
Momentarily.
Big news.
This is
Big news.
this is a big celebration here.
Yes.
We're moving Uranus into Gemini.
Yes.
From Taurus. Taurians all over the world are rejoicing.
Oh, Taurus, I wish you the best. I hope things are wonderful for you. Yeah, I really do. So all the fixed signs have had this, tightness with Uranus in
For 7
fixed
years
Earth.
now.
So from 2018 until right now, this tension, this drama, this explosion, this pulsing bullshit.
They don't, Earth signs don't love the electricity. That's super upsetting for fixed signs,
it's very
for Earth
upsetting.
signs.
So things are going to get easier for you. But one of the things with Uranus moving into Gemini is mental activity. Uranus is like inspired electric.
So get ready for
pulses.
that alacrity, that mental alacrity.
So perhaps all of a sudden you've had like an explosion in your mind, an inspiration. Your mind is going much faster, and you all of a sudden realize what this dark kind of lock is that is kind of keeping you in your own jail. This emotional clump that's kind of kept you locked in, and you weren't able to see it because it's veiled within all of this drama and toxic nonsense. But now all of a sudden, boom, I hope it's clear, and we can all move on forward into a better progressed life on Earth with each other and get along.
It's going to speed thought, right?
Yeah, speed thought.
And in relation to this moon, it could help us understand every maybe dark outcome that's possible.
Yeah.
I'm not saying entertain every worst case scenario, but we do this as humans. We want to know that if this happens, we're going to be okay.
Sure.
And if that happens, and if this goes off the rails, or if this falls apart, we're going to be okay.
Yeah, you're going to be okay.
Yeah.
We're all going to be okay.
So it's finding flow no matter how dark it is. Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, I just got shivers.
Nice. You're welcome.
Oh, boy.
All right, so we'll go around sign by sign, talk about where the moon falls for each sign, and we'll talk about Jupiter and Mars as well.
And we'll pull a tarot card for advice.
And these have been shuffled. They just need to be cut. For Aries and Aries rising, this moon is happening in your 8th house.
Yep.
So 8th house is ruled by Scorpio. It's very much Scorpio for you.
Yeah, so this is sex, death, other people's monies.
It's about how beholden you are to others' economies.
Shared economies with other people. And this is a full moon, remember, so secrets are revealed.
Yeah.
Hello, Aries, out for action. Here we have the Knight of Swords. This is a fast card. This has a card to do with sometimes revenge. We are forcing things to happen. We're moving forward in our thoughts. Our thoughts are fiery.
Mars is squaring Jupiter in your 4th house. So this is caution at home, dealing with your home space and your children and what makes up your nest.
This warrior is in flight. His horse is not touching the ground. He is not grounded in any way. He is action in the air, and he's about to land on the dirt. Now imagine a horse going fast and hitting the dirt. What happens to the ground? It creates all this dust and chaos and drama around it. Be aware of your effects on people and your karma that you generate through your actions. Although they might seem inspired and perfect in its moment, it has a reaction to
Karmic
everybody else.
ripple. Yeah.
A ripple effects, shall we say.
Just caution at home.
Caution. But I like this for Aries because why not go for it, Go for it. Make it happen for yourself. We need this action energy right now, but rest and be sure to water your horse and change them out.
For Taurus and Taurus rising, a little more difficult for you because this energy is happening in your 7th house. So it's all about relationships, about how you transform, how you surrender, how you engage with reality. And it's not dreams, it's reality. Don't overpromise anything.
Don't overpromise anything. Here we go. We got 3 of Cups. We have circles of support from different people coming to you from different areas. They are raising a glass, a cup of emotional support. That's kind of nice. But, just be aware of maybe too many toasts at the bar. Too much celebration.
Mars is in your 12th house space. So that speaks to addictions and hidden spaces. Mars is there till the 19th of May.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a lot of action happening in your 12th house. Take time to meditate. Take time to kind of journal. Things are getting a little easier for you, I hope. But just be aware of who's supporting you in the 12th house. 12th house is sometimes people you don't know who are supporting you. We have these 3 different maidens. They're kind of 3 different seasons. They're from 3 different areas. They dress differently. And they're all toasting you. And they're saying, cheers to the Taurus. Cheers to the fixed earth. You're so stable and trustworthy in your relationships. But
it's a mirror about who you are in your relationships. This one.
Perhaps
7th house. Legal matters.
Legal matters, of course, also. I hope things ease up on that. But be aware of who you have supporting you and that they're on, the side, your right side. All right.
Reality.
Yes. Prepare for the future, my friends.
Gemini rising. This energy is hitting your 6th house. So secrets will be revealed regarding routines.
Opportunities,
your job, your pets. There could be a new place that you're moving to.
Opportunity for a new day-to-day experience. Why is that? Maybe your day-to-day.
I have a new boss.
Maybe your day-to-day is a demonic drag. Here we have contracts. This card represents Capricorn and work. We are tied to our overlord. These are easily taken off. These chains that these figures have attached themselves to, the devil, can be removed. You can change your contracts and ease up your day-to-day routine. Gemini, you guys are so quick in the mind. It can be really a drag.
This is a health checkup, though.
Oh, absolutely.
Health equals wealth.
Right? Yeah, you're right.
And Mars is in the 11th house, squaring to Jupiter in your 2nd house. So Jupiter is expanding your finances, right?
Yeah. 6th house is gut health. Double check your gut health. Double check, what's happening within your microbiome. There could be toxicity in there. Maybe it's time to do a really good, like parasite flush. Or, what's an easy thing to do is put garlic in honey and eat the garlic after like a day and just let it soak. It'll kill all the bacteria in your gut.
All the bad bacteria.
All the bad bacteria. But there's something being revealed about the day-to-day routine, which is just so dark and it's just so toxic.
And you're done with it.
You're done with it.
You really want to change it now.
Jupiter, Uranus has moved into your sign. So that's really awesome for
it's like
Gemini.
Like being at 0. It's like the Fool card. It's like, I have every possibility at my fingertips. I'm rich.
I'm rich. I'm rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Cancer and Cancer rising. A little more fun for you, Cancer, because this energy is happening in your 5th house. So, that's creativity, children,
Babies.
hobbies, kids, romance, childlike curiosity.
Theater, performance, joy. The joy we get from making something. The joy we get from performing. The joy we get from speaking and doing. The joy we get from connecting with another person emotionally. Here we go. 2 of Cups to become 1.
There's more flow for you in this one, Cancer.
2 figures.
Yeah.
1 is blue, 1 is yellow. 1 is blue, 1 is yellow, whatever that means to you. And they are toasting each other's souls, let's say. And their souls are connecting and they are healing through the caduceus, joining your heart chakra. And to become 1 is sometimes about couples and the relationships that couples have and the kind of like personal contracts they have about how they take care of each other. But being in 5th house, this is the joy, I would say even between the conscious and the unconscious mind in the act of creation.
Caution because Cancer is in your 10th house. So this is, maybe some strife at work. And that's square into Jupiter in your house.
Yep. Yeah. So Mars, 10th house. Maybe this is actually a new job contract for you. This is a new kind of way of performing. There's somebody coming in maybe and saying, hey, I like you. Would you work with me and sign this contract and I'll give you some more money so you don't have to sell plasma to pay you for your bills?
People are doing that.
People are literally doing that. It's
adults,
not just college.
Not college
No,
kids, right?
I did it in college because I needed beer money, but I'm not doing that now because, Cancer. But this is beautiful. When we create something.
Fun and love and joy at home. And Mars is in your 10th house, so work at work, but keep them separate too.
Yeah, they're separate people. And when we make something, when we make a painting or even a song or something that's kind of like a drawing, and years later it's found in a drawer, there's a connection between you in the past and you in the future and somebody who finds this when you're not around. There's an influence we have on people through the act of creation that we're not aware of that is heaven sent. That's why artists are blessed and so happy.
Leo rising. This energy's in your 4th house. This is all about your home. There's a squeeze happening here, an unearthing, maybe some secrets to be revealed.
Yeah.
It talks about how you are with your parents,
right?
How you are with your children,
your foundations, your literal home, your physical literal home, but also the foundations of who you are. This could also be your parents' home. This is the 4 walls, but it's more than that. Like, what is our home? What is our core? Who are we when we go to sleep, and who are we when we wake up, when we're alone, when we're kind of like taking a walk in the woods or meditating by ourselves? We have Ace of Cups, primary waters. This is the cup. We could, let's just say this is like the Holy Grail here. This is the cup of life, the source of life. This is our soul. Here we have, the dove coming down, and a little Jesus biscuit, giving life to our soul, and we replenish.
Jupiter's in the 12th house, saying don't oversleep, don't over rest.
Right.
Square into Mars in the 9th house. So this is about travel as well.
Long distance travel, higher education,
healing
waters of our ancestors, healing waters of long distance travel and higher knowledge and higher learning. Perhaps
Mars in the 9th says, think about your faith.
Think about your faith. Perhaps a secret will be revealed to you about where you come from and your foundations. It can be very emotional. This is a full moon. These emotions that come to us in Scorpio are real and they're dramatic, and they sometimes are overblown and kind of flow out of us, but it's real, it's real stuff.
I get to cry alone in the dark.
Yeah, we get to. I get to
all those tears.
I know. Oh, tears. It's okay. I hope your house is fine and there's no fires or floods that's affecting it. This card could be about floods. Just double check your insurance. Just kind of have a to-go bag, make sure you know where all your IDs are, have your insurance in your car, have some cash in your car, maybe a checkbook just in case, be ready to go if you need to. It is disaster season in America. Okay.
All right, Virgo rising, this energy is in your third house. And this is sextiling the moon. Hello. Bit easier.
A little bit easier for you. Sextiles are very supportive.
Third
energy.
house is about secrets regarding communication, siblings, neighbors, businesses. Maybe this is a website overhaul.
Sure.
It's about communication.
It's this stuff that Mike and I are doing with you. PR, internet.
Yeah, Mars is in the 8th house. Talking about sex and anxiety, squaring Jupiter in the 11th house. So, friends,
Friends.
Think about your friends. You may feel like you're just coasting downhill, right? Not too thrilled with this card,
Yeah,
right?
look at this card. Now, what do you think about the emotional state, the mental state of this figure who is looking at his crops? These pentacles represent crops. They represent the values that they are sharing with their community, dear friend. What values are you sharing with your community? Perhaps there isn't
enough flow.
There isn't that's it, Mike. There's not enough flow. He's looking at his crop and he's not really sure if he did enough in the past to benefit it.
I thought I'd feel differently.
Do I have enough potatoes to make my rent next month? Is that kind of energy like, pinchy.
Money is not everything.
Money is not everything. And these values, these senses, this earthly fruits, Virgo, you guys, I'm going to be honest here. You guys can be a little overly critical of yourselves. Perhaps
they're really hard on themselves. Yeah. The hardest critic.
Right. I mean, perfection isn't achievable, but it's a goal. This figure is looking for perfection, and he's kind of just realizing that he hasn't gotten to that perfect crop. He might have enough to survive the winter and be fine and help his friends and have a nice party for everybody. But it's not this perfection that he's been looking for, that he's after. And this could be the secret, is that we're aiming for wakefulness.
Urge yourself to get out into your community more and gab. Just gab.
Gab. Talk to your neighbors.
And see what happens. That's all.
Keep
it simple, Virgo.
When you're at the grocery store, smile at somebody and talk to somebody. Get to know your neighbors, your strangers. A stranger is just a friend you haven't met yet. It's true. But, talking to other people about their experience will help you not feel so bummed out that yours isn't perfect. Get out of your bubble and talk to people, and just experience life on a different set of terms.
Libra rising. This is in your 2nd house, so it's about money, resources, hidden money, values.
Yeah, something's going to become really clear about your values.
Yeah.
Boom.
That says it, right?
Yeah. The Queen.
Have you risen? Have you held the bar too high? Have you held the bar too low? Mars is in your 7th house, so there's a lot of activity in your relationships.
Right.
This is square into Jupiter in your 10th house, so maybe there's a lot going on at work too.
There's a lot happening in your public face and your relationships, your legal matters, your contracts. Maybe you've got a contract with somebody that is kind of slowed up and, it's blah, 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 blah. Here we have Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is an interesting card. She's on the ground. Things are really kind of like chaotic and terrestrial on the ground at her feet. And it's getting clearer as she raises her sword, as her thought kind of gets above all this terrestrial nonsense that we have here. And it gets very clear to a pinpoint, and you kind of see the whole big picture from above with like eagle eye view. The one thing about the Queen is that she's reflective energy, and she can only process what is here. She's not processing what's here or what's over there. It's only at her feet. So there could be not enough information to get the accurate understanding of things. But, it's becoming refined and it's becoming clearer. There's a clarity that's happening about your personal values and your finances. How you literally feed yourself. Awesome card. Bingo. Awesome card.
Second house, Libra. Money,
Second
resources. Yeah.
It's getting a lot clearer and a lot more simple. Simplify, take the bigger helicopter view of it out. Don't get caught into the details and trying to balance all of this nonsense.
All the pennies.
Yeah, don't balance the pennies.
No.
Balance the bullion.
Scorpio. This is all about you.
This
your needs,
is you.
And it's about your relationships. About understanding your own attitude. Maybe there's an attitude cleanup that you have to do. Right? Mars is in your 6th house, so that's giving you some stamina. Maybe it's a new workout routine. Squaring Jupiter in your 9th house, so that's optimism, learning something new, traveling, something new, rearranging your whole dang world. I'm the Phoenix here.
I'm the Phoenix. This is an awesome card. My sister is a Scorpio, and she's one of my Scorpio kind of thoughts that I have in my head. I'm really happy for this card for my sister. All right, we have the Magician. The Magician transforms everything. At his table, he's got all the tools.
Could be going to a new home.
Sure.
Maybe like, I'm done here. I got to wrap this up and move. Yeah.
This could be a whole transformation of everything. Your finances, your home, your reality.
Condense.
All of a sudden, things got a lot clearer. You're like, oh, I figured it out. I know what I can do, and I have the tools to do it. All right, so when you're doing magic, one of the things you got to realize is that we need to be emotionally calm and picture the best outcomes when we're creating a spell. We emotionally resonate with the future. We're not caught up in, I'm trapped and I'm out of money and what the hell am I going to do? And I got to do this black magic spell to fix it.
You're just saying, I need to get to this point.
I am at this point. I am at this point, and I'm transforming through my thought forms and creating a reality in the terrestrial 3-dimensional world that benefits me. So you have to calm your mind, calm your emotions.
Victimhood.
Shed the victimhood. Nobody's interested.
No more of that. That's only reserved for one person, and that person happens to be the president.
Yeah, he can have it.
He can take it all.
He can dang have it. We're all hurt. We're all beaten up. We've all had issues. We've all had abuses. Nobody wants to hear about anyone else's abuses anymore.
We care, but we're not there endlessly.
Yeah. Right. No, we do care, but we're not there endlessly. It's time to fix stuff and move on and be the brave soul and transform the world and transform reality. Scorpio, we need you so much. You're so truthful. You're so dramatic. You're so fabulous in the way that you do things. And we need this Scorpio detoxification, because ultimately Scorpio is there to spill the truth, to spill the beans, to help everybody move on.
To pierce the bullshit.
Yeah. It might not feel good to hear it, but it's true and it's accurate and it's lovely, and we care for you.
Bam.
Boom. Scorpio.
Sagittarius. This energy is in your 12th house, right? Hidden spaces, psychological work, right?
Yeah.
Blind spots, shadow work, healing, self-forgiveness. 12th house suggests that you might want to go on a retreat. You might want to be alone.
Meditate. This is also about, deep woo-woo.
Yeah.
Speaking of meditations, here we have 4 of Cups. We have figure sitting, let's say it's the Bodhi tree, sitting under the Bodhi tree, meditating.
Mars is in the 5th house, trining you.
Okay.
So this could be romance.
Oh, I hope it's romance.
Sudden romance.
Yeah, I hope it's romance. I hope it's money. Here we have emotions that are laid before you, which are a little boring. Here's the same emotions. Perhaps this is the adrenaline drip that we've been fed since 9/11, where it's disaster, pain, everything awful happening. There's this media
with a
feed.
soundtrack.
With a horrible soundtrack of some boring song we grew up with that we can't get out of our head. It's not satisfying, and the whole thing is really a little bit depressing. This figure doesn't want any of these offers, not even the offer that's coming from God on high. But they're grounding themselves, sitting on the earth, thinking.
I want authenticity.
That's it.
I don't want the feelings. I want the reality.
I want to believe it. I want to believe this. This figure
But I need proof.
Isn't believing any of these emotions here. And that's the dissatisfaction. There's no belief in it. It's not grounded in reality. These are, media buzz. But 12th house, super revolutionary in our unconscious, in our dreams, in our artworks. If we're an artist, this is awesome for you. If you're a musician and an artist, connected to the unconscious. 12th house is the unconscious.
Go on retreat, but keep a dream journal. Start active dreaming.
It's going to grow your whole belief system.
Capricorn rising. This energy is in your 11th house of friends, networks,
goals,
groups, goals, media, 3D living, right? Friends seeing you for who you are. And
public
you
relations.
Seeing friends for who they are.
Yeah, public relations. If you have your own business, this is your business goals because it deals with groups and friendships. This is, working with people. Excuse me. Hey.
There's work, there's home, there's friends.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Mars is in your 4th house, squaring Jupiter in your 7th house. So there's some balance to be found in your relationships and at home.
It's literally work, friends, and home.
Yeah.
That's kind of like life. We have our work. Capricorn, you know how to work, you know how to achieve, you know how to reach the mountaintop. But sometimes
it's body, mind, soul.
Body, mind, soul. But what fun would life be if you could bring your friends with you along on that journey up to the mountaintop? Is there a way that you can balance, the solitude that happens when you're in work, when you're kind of concentrating on the task at hand? There's an isolation there, but can you bring your friends into it and
have friends been genuine friends, or have they just been distractions?
Yeah. Sometimes that happens. We just have people in our life that distract us from, the task at hand. We're going for authenticity here with our soul's task. Capricorn, everyone admires you so much for the way you work and the way you strive and the goals that you achieve. Maybe there's something you could share with everybody.
You put everyone on edge.
Yeah, a little bit.
Especially people like us have nothing in Capricorn. I'm like, right, that's why I'm an astrologer. Right.
I've got Chiron in Capricorn. I can't get a job or keep a job. I have no idea.
It's
impossible.
Don't even try.
I've given up. It's totally impossible. But I sure would like to know how to be able to do it.
A lot of magic happens when you do give up. When you say, fuck it, I can't do it. I can't try. I can't fake it. I can't fake it till I make it. I can't.
Yeah.
And then when you shed that expectation, you start soaring somehow.
I'm guilty of that. I have this idea in my head that I can do absolutely anything in the world. But
You're a fool.
I'm foolish in that. I can't do everything in the world. I am not able to do it. That's fine. I understand my limitations. Once again, temperance is balancing and harmonizing our waters, understanding and trusting our emotions and our longevity.
Aquarius, and Aquarius rising, this energy is in your 10th house of career. Mars is in your 3rd house. That's urging you to be very chatty in the community, right, Everest? Chatty at the grocery store, chatty about the gossip.
I'm sorry, Mike.
There was a shootout at the police station. There was a fire in town. We got to chat about it.
There was literally a fire in town, and there was a shootout in our small town. Someone got really upset with the police and fired guns at the police station. They unfortunately lost their life on it. But, don't shoot at the police. Right.
It's real raw business, though.
It's real raw business.
Yeah.
But I have been chatting it up with the neighbors about gossip, trying to find the source here. This card is an emotional card. Like finding the source of the Seine River or the Rio Grande, walking up the river to find out where things come from. We are all full up on our emotions, and we need to simplify things a little bit and find the source of reality. This figure is walking up a waterfall in an eclipse. Imagine trying to do that, trying to steady your gait and steady your walk as you're crossing grass and rock and river, up and down. It's a journey for a spiritual destination.
I know this happens, but where does it come from? And this is about 10th house work. For
Work.
You.
So what is the spiritual, emotional source?
What's the toxicity that's kept you from good work?
Yeah. Like going...
Like old fears, old feelings. Like, are they walling you up? Can you break those walls down?
Old failures. Let's just be honest, talk about me. 10th house, old failures, jobs that don't work, things that never got anywhere, 10th house actions that cause a lot of problems.
Ideas that you've entertained that now you're like, I can't work at that store. I can't do that.
No,
this is a real look at yourself, right?
Yeah, a real look at where you are right now. You got to go to the source of the emotional space in this 10th house, Aquarius. Where do we find our fundament, our emotional fundament to perform in the world? What is the emotional point? We are a little bit caught in our head, Aquarius. We have to kind of find the emotional space and ground ourselves, which is what this figure is doing. They're looking for, the source of everything, the fluid that keeps
Feelings can feel real. Thoughts can feel real, but neither are. It's just fact. It's like, help me be present in this moment, on this plane, right here now. I don't want woo-woo. I want actual results.
Yeah. There could be a lot of emotional kind of cagement here, all these cups, you got to move past it and keep it real simple. Keep the emotions simple on why we're doing this in our public face and the way people are seeing you. The people are also seeing you walking into simplicity and finding the source of reality, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Pisces.
Oh, we're there.
Oh, we're there. Hi, beautiful Pisces.
Hey, Pisces.
Hi, thank you for joining us.
This energy's in your 9th house. So this is about your faith.
Your faith.
Higher learning. New ideas. New music. New travel.
Your belief system.
Yeah, understanding yourself that way. Chiron is in your 2nd house in Aries, right? So it's about your state of mind today.
Your state of mind about your financial place, the way you feed yourself, literally, your value system.
Speaking of values, Mars is in the 2nd house, squaring Jupiter in the 5th, right? You may want to go have fun, but Mars is there in the 2nd house. Maybe you got to look at your finances and tighten your
tighten your belt a little bit.
Little.
Treat your money like a baby. You have been developing your finances. Even if you've got 10 cents in your bank account, you still have a financial story, which represents a child here. We have the Queen of Pentacles. She is sitting on a throne, gently nurturing her coin.
Now, Venus is conjunct Uranus at this time. Better late than never, right?
Better late than never.
Yeah, Venus is conjunct Uranus. There may be some surprise monies or surprise love.
Yeah. Surprise values. All of a sudden, things are super clear. All that dreaming is kind of clarified.
What is for your benefit today?
Things are becoming bountiful and plentiful, and you kind of realize how you can support your own finances, your own value system, your own senses. Literally, how can you support your senses and be more grounded on Earth? This is a super earthy terrestrial image.
Be like her. Be gentle and open.
In the garden.
She's not guarded.
No.
She's not like this.
She's not scared. No. She's not scared at all. She's literally about to give birth to this new value system, to this new project, to this new potentiality. This is about giving birth to a potentiality within the belief system. We've been through so much, and all of a sudden now things are clicking in your mind and your belief system.
What is for my benefit today?
Yeah.
Keep saying that. Asking that. What is for my benefit?
How can I benefit myself and the actions on Earth in the 3D terrestrial world today? How can it benefit me? How can I also nurture everybody else and be helpful? This is a lot of yellow here, so we're thinking about it. It's a very self-conscious card. Things are getting clear for you, and you're going to help everybody out. And we really need that help from you, Pisces, because you know stuff that we don't.
And you are still holding the North Node.
Yes, you are.
So we are still in a Piscean collective
until
journey.
Right? Yeah, we're ending it. It's going to end in the summer, but you're still got that, that guiding. You're guiding us into the future, Pisces. The dreaming and the flow.
Spiritual connection is very real.
The flow.
You don't get it in the news.
No, you do not.
It's holding people together on the planet.
Yes,
that's a fact.
And we're all kind of getting along a little bit better, I think. I hope so. Well, with that, we love you dearly.
Yeah.
We love you dearly. We've been trying to leave town for about a week. We've been waiting for some important mail, but we haven't been able to for whatever reason that is. I don't know why, but I'm thankful that happened. Somebody's keeping us here.
That's fate keeping us out of the baby head-sized hail that's falling in Tennessee.
But we're going to be making some videos on the road. We're going to do some fun stuff. We keep
threatening it.
We'll see if we actually do it.
Don't tell me, show me, right?
Yeah, exactly. Don't tell me, show me. If you want to do a reading with Mike and Everest, if you think we're fun and good at what we do, I think we are. We are available. We have lots of different price points and options.
Just happy to do it.
Just happy to do it. You could also, tip us over on the link below.
Smash all those buttons.
Smash all those buttons. Thank you so much for this wonderful time. Bye. I love you.